Hey everybody, T-Man again, bringing you guys another video. This will be doing my review on just specifically this fight between at UFC 194, Conor McGregor taking on Jose Aldo to unify the featherweight titles, which Conor McGregor, the interim champion, Jose Aldo, the undisputed champion, and at this pay-per-view was a very great pay-per-view. And it's so funny, I ordered the pay-per-view, but the next morning I had to watch it again because I got so mad shit drunk at that pay-per-view. I vaguely remembered it, and I was glad I was drunk during this thing because my boy Chris Weidman lost the middleweight title to Luke Rockhold, and I'm not going to be talking about that fight in this card. I will be talking about it. I'll probably be doing a video on what I think about Luke Rockhold as champion, whether or not Chris Weidman will be back at another time and another video. But this one I'm going to just keep it focused on Conor McGregor, our new champion, and Aldo. You know, first thing I want to talk about when I talk about this fight is I want to take you back to the weigh-in. Okay, you look at the weigh-in, and the first thing I saw when Conor McGregor went on the stage was I didn't think he looked good at the weigh-ins. I thought he looked really drawn out. Yeah, his face was excited. He looked excited, but it looked like this was a rough weight cut. I mean, he looked like a stunt double, or that he was on chemo from cancer with his face all sucked in. I didn't think he looked good, and I was scared at the weigh-ins. I thought Jose Aldo was going to win. Then you saw Jose Aldo, and he had this confidence. Okay, he had this confidence about himself. He was smiling, and it was like he wasn't letting Conor McGregor get to him, and he had this confidence to himself, Jose Aldo. Then you get to the pay-per-view, okay? You get to the pay-per-view, and Conor McGregor comes out, and then here's a really interesting thing. Aldo comes out, and he's dancing or whatever, but once he gets in the ring, he doesn't look confident anymore. He doesn't have that smile on his face anymore. And it wasn't a confident thing, and the most important thing is he never looked Conor McGregor in the eye. Not one time until the fight started. Had his head down the whole time, never even acknowledged Conor McGregor, and he didn't look confident, and he didn't look loose. And then you look at Conor McGregor, and he's loose, and he's smiling, he's playing in the crowd. And not to mention, this was a full Irish crowd, man. You look into the crowd at the MGM in Vegas, nothing but Irish flags out there. And I mean, this was such a big fight, and it had such a big feel to it. That pressure got to Jose Aldo. Now, Jose Aldo has been the champion for 10 years, and he's been in some big fights. He's been in a big arena fights. That one against in Canada against what's his face? I forgot his name, but on that GSP card, you know, he's been in really big fights, but not in this type of big fight, and with this many eyeballs, and just the pressure that this fight was under, and just didn't look loose. So what I want to know is what happened between the weigh-ins when he had that swag to him, and Jose had that confidence and smile until fight time. Now all of a sudden fight time, he does not look like the same guy we just saw 24 hours ago at the weigh-in. Fight starts. 11 seconds. Conor McGregor connects that left right on the jaw of Jose Aldo, knocks him out cold, follows up by a couple hammer fists, and there you go. There you have it. Conor McGregor, undisputed featherweight champion. Wow. I mean, I did predict in my prediction videos that Conor McGregor was probably going to win this fight, and I knew if he won, it was going to be knockout. I didn't think it would be by a decision, but I didn't think it was going to be 11 or 13 seconds, I think it was, into the fight. I didn't think it was going to be that quick, but you know what? Like, man, Conor McGregor, like, he's right. You know, if he connects, and the matchup was just perfect for him. I mean, there is some matchups against wrestlers, like if we saw the Chad Mendes fight again, and if he got a full camp and he was able to keep him on the ground, I think it would be a different story. Frank Edgar match. be a different story. Conor McGregor has the ability to beat anybody with that left. Anybody in the featherweight division, maybe even the lightweight division. He has the ability to do that. However, when you go up against a wrestler, they can they stand a chance. They could take him on the ground. The guy like Frank Edgar with the great footwork and the wrestling, he could probably do that. But if Conor connects, it's over. This matchup with Jose was just the perfect matchup for Conor McGregor because he's a better striker than Aldo. Aldo, nobody, like he said, can take a hit. I mean, he's gonna come across a couple guys, probably especially when he goes to the lightweight division, where it could maybe take a couple shots, a couple of those lefts from Conor, but most of the people will go down. Now, it's really funny. Like, will Aldo come back? I don't know. Like, I don't know if Aldo will ever be a world champion. He might be the featherweight champion again if McGregor moves up. He might win that title again. But I think he's peaked. And I think Aldo's peaked. Even though he's 29 years old, he's been fighting for so long. I mean, there's some guys, when they lose the title, you know, that's it. You know, they're pretty much out of their prime. Like, you can say the same thing as Anderson Silva. When he lost, you know what? He peaked. That was his time. I think I would put Aldo in that thing. Weidman, Jones, even though Jones didn't really lose the title, he was stripped from the title. Those guys, and I would put Weidman and Jones in that same category where they haven't. I mean, I could see those guys, and same with Ronda, who just lost. Those people have not peaked. Those people will be back. Those people probably will be world champions again. Although, I don't know if he can. Welcome to the McGregor era. And it's so funny. McGregor's team wants him to move up the lightweight. They don't like him cutting this weight down the featherweight. But McGregor kind of wants to fight in both divisions, you know? So it should be very interesting to see what happens. I'll cut this video short. So tell me what you guys thought of the fight. I love the pay-per-view. I'll probably be doing another video later. Maybe not later today, but later. I mean, I still need time to grieve with Weidman, man. He's one of my favorite guys. Him and Frankie Edgar are my two favorites. And Weidman, man, devastating loss for Chris Weidman. Yeah, but I really truly believe he's gonna be back. I will do a video on that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you for the next one. Thumb it up, like, subscribe, and I will see you later. So have a good one from the team, man.